Let's say you're given this here, 3 to the power of 7 over 3 to the power of 5. What this means is that, well, let's look at this here. This means get 3 times by itself 7 times. So it means this, times 3 times 3 times 3, times 3, times 3, times 3, times 3, 7 times. Now look at this here. It means get 3 times by itself 5 times. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So this thing here is the same as this fraction over here. Now, in one of the earlier videos, I said that if you have a fraction, you can times top and bottom by the same number. Let's say c, and then this new fraction here would be, well, top times top. That would be ac over bc. Well, we're saying that this fraction here is the same as a over b, but just written differently. Now, if you're given a fraction a b, you can actually divide top and bottom by the same number, and let's say divide by 3, and then the new fraction here would be the same as ab, but just written differently. Now, look at this fraction here. Let's tidy up. Let's divide top and bottom here by the same number. Let's divide it by 3. Okay, so let's divide top and bottom here by 3. Just remember that when you have a fraction, you can times top and bottom equally by the same number, and then you can also divide top and bottom by the same number. Here we are dividing top and bottom by the same number. So this top bit here, if you get the whole lot here and then divide it by 3, you're just going to get 6 left. So it will be this, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, and then the bottom part, well, basically you're getting rid of 1 here. So here you will have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. The important part is when you have a fraction, you can divide top and bottom by the same number, and it would be the same thing. So this fraction here is the same as this fraction here, but it's just slightly neater. So now let's repeat the process. Here I'm going to tidy up by dividing top and bottom by the same number, which is 3. Okay, it could be any number, but I'm choosing 3 because it's well, it helps us in this case. So this whole thing here divided by 3 would be this. Hang on, would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, but basically we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. So this would be 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, and now let's tidy up even further. So let's divide top and bottom by the same number, which is, well, it could be any number, but we're choosing 3. So this top part would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Because if you get this whole thing divided by 3, it would be this. Okay, now get this whole thing here divided by 3, so that will be 3 times 3. So basically we're killing this off. Okay, and now divide top and bottom by 3 again. Well, we could actually divide it by 3 times 3. Well, don't worry about it. Let's just divide top and bottom by 3. Okay, so this would be 3 times 3 times 3. This would be 3. Okay, now divide top and bottom by 3 again. So this would be 3 times 3 over, well, 3 divided by 3 would be 1, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now, basically you've got a bubble here over 1. Well, anything divided by 1 would be the same thing. So it will be 3. So 3 times, yeah. So overall, it equals this. So look at this here. We started off with this. Okay, 3 to the power of 7 divided by 3 to the power of 5. It equals this. Okay, so let me write that again. 3 to the power of 7 divided by 3 to the power of 5. So that equals this. Can you see that? So here it's like getting this number, taking away this number. Well, anyway, don't worry about it too much. But just know that this is the same as this. This looks a lot neater. Now let's have a look at this. X to the power of, let's say, 5 divided by x to the power of 3. Now this thing here means, hang on, x times x times x times x times x. So x could be anything. So x could be anything. So you're just getting that anything times by itself 5 times. Now x could be anything. So get this anything and times by itself 3 times. So times by itself 3 times. Now tidy this fraction up. Divide top and bottom by x. Okay. So again, here all you need to remember is that whenever you have a fraction, you're allowed to divide top and bottom by the same number, and the new fraction would be the same as the old fraction. Well, anyway, when you have a fraction, you're allowed to divide top and bottom by the same number. Well, I choose x. It could be anything. I choose x. So x. So all this here divided by x equals x times x times x times x. And now get this, because we're dividing top and bottom by x. So this equals x times x. So when you're here, when you're dividing top and bottom by x, you're actually killing this off. Okay. Now repeat the same process. Divide top and bottom by the same number, which is, well, we choose x. Okay. So this, well, we're just gonna, it's just gonna be that. So it would be this over x, and well, remember x could be anything. So here we're dividing this thing by x again. So this will be x. So we are gonna kill off this thing. So x that over 1. Now anything, this thing here over 1, well, it's going to be that same thing. So x times x. Let's go back to the original question. It was this: x to the power of 5 divided by x to the power of 3. That's x. Let me just write that again. X to the power of 5 divided by x to the power of 3. Well, you can see here, it's going to be this number, take away this number. Well, this here equals x to the power of 2. Okay. So well, when you've got this here, it's basically 5 take away 3 here equals 2. So if you have, say, x to the power of, let's say, 10 divided by x to the power of 6, that equals x to the power of 4. Okay. And if you have x to the power of, let's say, a divided by x to the power of b, it equals x to the power of a minus b. Okay. So this would be your special formula here. Okay.